In this video, I'll be showing you our ultra fast funnels. Maximize your conversion rates with intuitive design tools, A/B testing, and analytics to optimize your marketing funnel strategy. All right, let's dive right in. In the main screen, you have three options. One, you can create a funnel manually. Two, you can create a funnel using AI. And the third, you can import a shared funnel via URL. So at times when we create funnels, we'll share URLs so that way you can just click here, import the URL, and it will download that URL from our servers, and then you'll have access to any shared funnels. You'll also have, whenever we share a funnel, in this shared funnel tab, you'll be able to see any shared funnels that we have, and you'll be able to automatically import them. But the beauty of this product is actually creating a funnel using AI. So let's try that first. So we click on the create the funnel using AI, and just like the tabs that you've seen throughout all of our product offerings, you have three options. So the first option is to enter text. So you can enter your business name and description manually, or if you have an image, you can upload an image and the AI will analyze that image and create an image description and use that to create your funnel. And the third is a website. So if you have a website already, then you can enter the URL and the AI will analyze the website and create a web description and use the web description along with your business name to create a funnel for you. All right, let's add a text. So say the name of your business was Florida Man Notary Services. Yep, we'll use that. And the description is Florida. Oh, actually, this would say we provide notary signing services in the Miami, Florida area. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So Florida Man Notary Services, we provide notary signing services in the Miami, Florida area. So we'll click next, and then we have a few options. So the call to action is you can use these call to action which we showed in previous videos. We can, the best, it will be, let's say call us, right? And you can add a logo. We'll just add, let's see, I'll just add a logo. I'll just add any logo here. I'll just add a random one. And the contact, we could say contact at floridaman.com, and the business number is 732-123-4567. Okay, so now let's click next, and we can choose out of these templates. Okay, so if you like any of these designs, and if you want, we can take a preview of those designs. So let's preview this first one. When we preview this, this is the template that the AI will use. If you like this one, let's close this one. Let's look at the next one. Let's preview this template. And this is another option that we can use. And the third template is here. Let's look at this one. All right, this is the third option. Okay. Let's see, which one do we like the most? All right, we can go with let's go with the first option. Okay, but while we're here, what the AI is going to do is AI is going to add your logo and your company name, and it's going to create a hook for you. It's going to fill in all of these call to action tabs, and all of these variables it's going to add for you. All the pictures are going to change, and it's going to beautify the website for you. Okay, all right. So let's go back, and I'm going to choose the first template. I'm going to select that template and let the AI create the funnel for you. It took about 5 minutes to complete, and the AI created 2 steps. Let's take a quick look at this. Okay, so if we click on the preview tab, we can take a look at it. Okay, so let's jump in and let's take a look. It said, don't waste time finding a notary. Get swift professional services in Miami now. Need a notary? Secure your success with Miami's finest signing service. And if we hover over this link to call us, it jumped right down to the fill in form page where the lead or the prospect can enter their information. Okay, so let's just jump back to the top, and we can see where it added some content in the website, changed the pictures, even had the background here looked like it has the palm trees representing Florida, for example, and it gave some why to choose us, some selling points, free document courier services, free consultation sessions, priority scheduling, discount on next service. So we gave some kind of incentives here. Okay, and customer testimonials. So this part it didn't put in, so you'll have to replace it, and it just gave you instruction to replace with real testimonials from you. So you'll maybe put 1 or 2, 3 of your clients with their pictures in here and what they have to say about you. And then you have a form here, and you have some FAQs. I don't have time during regular business hours to notarize my documents. How can you accommodate my schedule? And it left out flexible hours mean you can meet with an outside or traditional, our flexible hours mean you can meet with us outside of traditional business times, making it easier for you to get notarized at your convenience. All right, so it added about look about 6 FAQs, have your email and rights reserves, and then have the logo on the bottom here as well. Okay, so that's pretty good just for an AI just to within 5 minutes create a website for you. You can be up and running like now, right? All right, so let's go back. So here we can see where it created a dummy URL for you. What you can do is you can connect to our domains app where you can add a domain, and in here you can it says no domain now, but what you can do is you can add a domain or eventually be able to buy a domain, and I'll put a link to that domain demo in here so you can see that. But then here you can add your favecon, so the icon that's on the tab on the top. You could add a webhook here, so if you want to do any automation, so when a lead comes in, you can set it up to Zapier or make.com to set up any automation, so that way you can trigger to maybe your CRM, or if you wanted to send an email or any follow-ups, you can do that as well. And then this is just the funnel name for demand notary services. Okay. If you look on the left as well for the funnel steps, so after the website visitor completes the form, they'll be prompted they'll get to this page, and if we want to take a quick look at this, it's a thank you page. So it says thank you. Someone from our team will reach out within the next 24 hours, and they get the email address as well. Okay, so just a general thank you page. Okay, so if you don't like any of the pages or any of how it looks, if you want to change colors, what you can do is you can go and select edit page, and this will take you to our editor where you can change things, change colors, change the background. You can just click on it. If you want to change the logo, you just double click on it, and you can upload a new logo. If you want to change the name, you can do that. You can change the background on the wording. You just click on it, and then you go to the right, you go to the advanced section, and go to the typography, and you can change the fonts. If you want to change the wording, you just double click, and you can just type anything you want here. From thank you to thanks, and you can change everything here. You can change the background colors. You just have to play with these settings on the right, the advanced settings, and it allows you to change colors and things like that. So this is a full-blown editor, and I must warn you that we are actually in the process of making this process a little easier as far as being able to edit websites and funnels. We're gonna make it super easy for you to do it. You could if you play around with the settings, you'll be able to figure everything out. But our goal is to make it as turnkey as possible. Okay, but that's for another discussion. All right, so if you look on the upper left hand corner, you can see the different type of devices. So right now we're on the desktop. If you want to see how it will look on an iPad, this is how it will look on an iPad, and this is how it will look if on a mobile phone, if someone was to pull up the website on a mobile device. Okay, all right, and the part of the reason why we're doing the updates in the back end is because most people don't understand how to control like the padding and the margins and things like that, so it gets a little technical. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible. So we're working on that in the back end. But for now, if you wanted to, you can just have the AI create a website for you, and you'll have an up and running website in 5 minutes. Okay, all right. So let's go back to the main screen now, and let's go back. Okay, and let's go back to the main screen. Okay, so another feature I want to show you is that right now we're on the overview tab, but then we can get into the automations tab where you can set different automations. So if you don't have an account like Zapier or Make, then you can we have built-in automations here where when someone enters their information on your site, you could be sent an email, SMS message, or it could be, you can set up different type of actions that you would like to happen when somebody enters their information on your site. Okay. As far as products, so if you're selling any type of products on your site, you can add a Stripe integration here. So you could just add your Stripe account, and whenever you receive payment on your funnel page, it'll automatically connect to your Stripe account, and then they'll pay you via Stripe. As far as publishing, if you wanted to change the path, so every funnel step has different paths. If you want to change the name of the path, you can do that here. So instead of saying N5P0ZN, you could just change it to home, or you could change it to whatever you want. Okay. All right, so there's a reason why we call this app the ultra fast funnels, is because our engineers and our developers spent a lot of time wanting to make sure that funnels load quickly. Because if you don't know, whenever you use a funnel, say for example, use a funnel for a meta ad, then you want to put a link to go, you want the person, when they click on your ad, to come to your website. The actual page loads inside of Meta or Facebook or Instagram. It doesn't actually take the person off of the app and to like a Google Chrome to open up the page. They embed your website into their app and load. So a lot of times, if you click on an ad and you click on the link inside of that ad, it'll take a while to load. You'll see like a red line go across your screen, and that means that the page is loading. Sometimes that could take 3 to 5 seconds, and the prospect that's looking is feeling like they're waiting, and then they click off the ad. So then you lose. Then you end up paying. You end up paying Meta for the click, and then you don't get no benefit from it. The person never even saw your website. So our engineers had that in mind and wanted to create something that was super fast. That's why we called it ultra fast funnels. So I'm gonna go to this site. It's a page speed site. This is actually built by Google, and this is what our engineers used to do our testing. So I'm gonna copy the link from the site here, and we're gonna run a speed test so that I'm not so I can prove my point. All right, so this site is going to so Google right now is analyzing the website, and it's going to check the speed, and it's going to produce some results. So I'll show you in a second. All right, so here are the results. The results are 72 as far as performance. I believe that's honestly, we want to get it to above 90%. You see it's 100% everywhere else, but the performance is 72, and that's on a mobile device. And on the desktop, it passed all of the critical points, and it's at 75%. The goal is obviously to get it between 90 and 100%. So we still working on it. We still want to get improvement. I'm definitely going to show this to our developers to make sure that we get it at 100%. But I guarantee if you put any other website here, it's not going to have even these great results. Let's I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but let's see, who can we use? All right, let's see if we can use ClickFunnels.com. We'll analyze their website. All right, so here's ClickFunnels results. ClickFunnels.com. You obviously know ClickFunnels is probably the major, the top player in the game when it comes to funnels, and they've been in it a while. And of course, the CEO at ClickFunnels and the guys over there are a tremendous team. So I'm not in no way throwing them under the bus, but I just wanted to compare our results to ClickFunnels results. So we had 76 performance and 100 and everything else. Okay, so they had 26 of performance. That's for the mobile devices. Accessibility is 80, which is good. This is great. And then 96 and 100, and where we had 100, 100, 100, and the performance was 76. And I also think our performance was that low is because the site hasn't been published yet. So we haven't published it to like a domain or anything like that yet. So it's not fully published. It was more in the draft phase. Once we fully publish it, it's going to be above 90%. Okay, and let's look at the desktop performance. So they're 51, 84, 96, and 100. And we had the same results for both our mobile and desktop. So my point is, when a site loads in any type of ad and the performance is low, then the person looking at that ad is probably gonna click away because of how slow the performance is. And we're talking about seconds here, right? But that's the attention span. That's how fragile the attention span is for somebody that we're trying to sell to. Okay. Well, I hope you found some value here. I hope you were able to get a full understanding of our ultra fast funnels app. Our goal is to make it live to its name, being ultra fast design, being ultra fast to actually create the funnels, and being ultra fast when from a user's experience on your site. So hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.